Welcome to the show, everyone. I am so excited today because I have so many new newbies. I have a lot of them. I have some people that have been on my show also before a few times, so it's going to be fun networking with everybody. I can't believe it's September, you guys. It's unbelievable that it is September. We're live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us, and we're going to be sharing the show right afterwards. I'm going to go right in with my first guest. I have with me Paula Dieck. She's the owner of Champion Your Destiny. Welcome to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do and why you got into this.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here, so I'm honored. So I am a personal development coach. Originally, I'm from Wisconsin, born and raised there. When I was 9 weeks old, I was adopted, which is part of my story, and went to the college in Madison, Wisconsin, received my bachelor's and master's degree, and became a speech therapist, which I did for many years. And in 1998, I attended my first personal development seminar, and that changed my life because I realized that I had some challenges that I wasn't aware of, and that set me on a journey to personal growth and figuring out how I could get to a place where I had more confidence, more self-esteem, and move forward. And then I realized that I had the ability to change my life, and that became my passion. And as I grew in that, I received a couple certifications. I first became a Reiki master in 2005, and then in 2013 I became certified as a life coach and certified as a trainer for a course called Infinite Possibilities, The Art of Changing Your Life. Then recently in 2017 became a certified hypnotherapist, and then just last year certified in something called Psych K. So I use all of those strategies together to customize programs for my clients that come in and help them move forward in life.
Well, tell us about your story. I want to go off of this. I want to hear your story.
My story?
Yeah, you said you have a story. That's why you got into this?
Right. So I was adopted, and I was adopted into a wonderful family, I will say that. And with adoption, there's always a couple sides. There's trauma, there is abandonment, even if you're in the most loving family, which I was. And I didn't realize that I had the challenges I did until I was about 32 years old with that first personal growth seminar that I went to. And it was just amazing to me to realize that I was holding myself back by limiting beliefs that I had created for myself. And I realized that I didn't have to be a victim of circumstances and that I had the power to change my life.
You know what I love about this show is that it's so much information for people out there, and when they hear the stories, the people can relate to it. They love it, you know, and and it hits them right in the heart. And I don't know how many people out there might have been, adopted. You don't have to be adopted to work with you.
No, not at all.
But most people out there have issues that they're carrying. Everybody does.
Right.
So now you've brought it full circle by also adding hypnotherapy, you said. But also you said something Psych K. What is that?
Psych K is a technique where we use muscle testing to see if you believe certain statements. It's a way of programming in positive belief statements into your subconscious by getting both hemispheres of the brain on the same page. So you may have a belief or a statement where you intellectually know that it's something that is positive, but emotionally you're caught up on it. And by doing the muscle testing, we see whether or not you believe it or not. If you don't, then there are techniques called balances that we do, which allow both hemispheres of the brain to communicate with each other and get on the same page, and thus implementing and installing that new belief statement into the subconscious.
So let me get this straight, okay? So you're talking muscles here.
Yeah.
Are you talking about your brain as a muscle that you work on to make them understand each other and believe it? Or are you talking about other parts of your body that have muscles on them? I got to understand that.
So the muscle testing, what we do is we look at the connection between your brain and the physical body, because your physical body is connected to your brain and your subconscious, right? So by muscle testing, we can see on a conscious and subconscious level whether or not you believe specific things. For example, I had a gal come to me the other day. She's a friend of mine, and she had just given birth about just over a year ago to her second daughter, and she had been breastfeeding, wanted to do that for a year. That was her goal. For health reasons, she had to stop after 10 months, and she was distraught about that and very emotional. And so we did a couple Psych K balances. The first one was, I believe that my baby got everything she needed through breastfeeding. So we did muscle testing, and she tested yes. So she did believe that. The next statement that we tested was, I have released the guilt associated with stopping early. And she tested no, she hadn't released that guilt. So we tested for which balance was the best balance for that statement. We had her go through that balance, and then that statement was programmed into her subconscious.
Now, do you do that under hypnotherapy?
No, that's on a conscious level.
Okay.
So it's totally different from hypnosis. Same response to a certain extent because we're working with the subconscious, but a different technique.
So you don't have to go be hypnotized in order to do that?
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because not everybody can do that. Not everybody, I think anybody can be. I really do, almost. But I just think it's interesting because some people, they shy away from it. So it's good that you can, and I'm sure that once they start working with you, they understand what real hypnotherapy is.
Right. And when it comes to hypnotherapy, I do a blend of Reiki and hypnosis. So the person lays on the table. I actually start with Reiki first, and I do about 20 to 30 minutes of that. So the person gets very relaxed. All their energy centers are balanced.
Everybody would love that.
And then I go right into the hypnosis.
Now, you work with people nationwide?
I do.
Now, your website is championyourdestiny.com. You also are going to offer for everybody today to get what?
I'm going to offer, for anybody that calls in, I'm going to put all the names in a hat and draw one, and whoever wins will receive a free session of their choice, either an entry into the class that I teach, Infinite Possibilities, The Art of Changing Your Life, or one free session of whatever they choose.
So again, we're going to open up the audience for everybody to call in, and you can call throughout the rest of the show. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. That's whether it's you or someone that you know as well. And again, you should check her out on her website. It's championyourdestiny.com. Her number direct, it's 480-205-3226, or whether it's you or someone that you know, you're going to get entered into win either a class or a session of your choice, whatever it is that you want. She does free phone consultations, or call in here and get entered into win. It's a great time. Everybody right now is I'm back, right? I am back, and I'm here, and I'm working, and the summer is behind me, sorta, right? And everybody's getting back into the swing of it. So, again, our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Start your whole new year off like this. And I'm saying it now because everybody feels that way. Okay, well, real quickly, I wanted to ask you about the class that you teach.
The Infinite Possibilities.
Yeah, now that's a class that you teach so they can do it themselves, or what?
It's a 3-part course that I teach. I usually do it over the course of 3 weeks, one night a week for 3 weeks in a row. It's based on the law of attraction, which basically we help people become aware of the thoughts that they're thinking, change them to positive thoughts, release limiting beliefs, and help them move forward. So it's something that I do in person or remotely online.
And that's a class that how long is that?
It ends up being about 8 hours altogether.
Oh, so how many times do they come? They do it over a period of time?
Right. If it's in person, we meet once a week for 3 weeks in a row for 2.5 hours per session.
It's all about the law of attraction, and it's really hot right now. It really is. And wonderful how you've brought it all together. Again, tell them what they're going to receive if they call in.
They're going to receive either one free entry into the Infinite Possibilities class, whether that's in person or online, or they're going to be able to choose one free session of any of the other services I offer.
Check her out on her website. It's championyourdestiny.com. You can also call her direct. She does free phone consultations. Her number is 480-205-3226. She's listed on the Psychology Today as well. But call in here, get entered into win, whether it's a class or whether it's a session, whatever your choice is, she wants to offer it. Our number here, 602-277-5369.